today we're going to focus on standing and then some weight bearing shifting and positioning in the ankles. In Parkinson, sometimes it's very difficult to stop and carry on the walking with the beautiful heel to toes positioning. So I'm going to show and go through a couple of exercises which you may find it useful. What we need, somewhere to hold on to, non-slippy socks, or the socks where is on the surface is not slipping and sliding. And if you have some blocks or books where you can use to work a little bit more on the ankle flexion, that would be really good. So number one, we do a little bit without anything. So when you're standing by your side, you can hold onto the bar, the other hand nicely on your hips. It's again a very good positioning for the wrist and opening the thumb. And if you have any kind of tremor and shaking in that, it's good to press into that. We're going to check our feet, make sure it's hip width apart, checking the toes, and then standing nice and tall. Before we do anything, we're going to gently shift the weight to the toes, and from toes to the heels. We're going to find our sway a little bit, and from our sway, we're going to find our center. Don't lift your toes, don't lift your heels. Just stay nicely in the midline, and we're going to settle from here. You may find the pelvis is not quite right in the center, so you can do a few pelvic tilts here. Hopefully it has some range there. And then from here, once you're there, you're going to check the heels, the pelvis, shoulders, and the head nicely stuck on top of each other. From here, we're going to do a gentle heel rise and then coming up. When we go the heel rise, we want to go just upright. We're not going to zoom forwards and backwards. We're going to keep ourselves just up and down, up and down. Imagine someone's pulling you from the crown of your head and you're only able to go upwards. No swinging backwards. So you can start feeling the calves are working quicker and faster to that work, and then hold it up. Can we stay on it? And you're going to drop one heel, lift back up, drop the other, lift, and work on your rhythm. Work on that nice symmetry on the left and right. And once you're ready, go a little bit faster. Up on the top and switch. And switch, and switch, and switch. Well done. Roll down, circle the ankles, lift up. If it's too much, you can keep the toes on the ground and move around. And then do the other one as well. Lift up, circle around. If you can lift the leg up, hold onto the bar, and the other way around. Good. Now we're going to do the stepping forward and backwards. This is my favorite. Such a nice exercise for weight bearing, and it's so important to get that lovely message across. We're going to step forward with the right foot, and we're going to put the heel down, rolling onto the ball of the foot. We're going to lift that back heel, so sideways. We're going to lift this back heel, then we're going to drop, and then step back. Again, heel forward, shift the weight forward, and then heel down, step back. Same leg at the beginning to find that shift, and back, forward. You're shifting the weight to the front leg, making sure that leg is nice and straight, standing up tall, rock back, and down. This is part of your walking. So if this element is tricky, is this where you need to practice to get that little movement smooth and steady. Can you check your feet and heels alignment, making sure they are parallel? You can look back down. Good. Once you feel this is easier, you can pop your hands on your hips. And this is where we are working towards to a bit more with our eye gaze. We're going to opening the chest, We're gonna start lifting the arm up and down and standing on that single leg, nice and wide steps. So we're not gonna step back here. We're gonna keep the hip width apart. And last one. Good. And exactly on the other side. Hold on to the first. Checking that knee and the heel connected. And then step back. So you're stepping on the heel. Roll to the ball of your foot. Stretch and press. Stretch the leg and press the heel down. If the heel is not engaged, it's very difficult to get that strength what we're seeking for. Heel, knee, hip, and then back. Step forward, shift, and back. And then you can build this one up. A nice and gentle flow. One side always a bit harder. One side you may need to watch more where you're opening and keeping a little bit of wider base. Once you're happy, without holding, hands on hips, opening the chest, and leveling a bit more. And then you lift, and then back down. Can you stretch the arms, open your palms, fingers facing up, and down, and lift, back down, lift and shift. Back down. Don't forget your heel pressing down and get that strength through that. Well done. And then you can rest. If you have a block in front of you, you can keep it long way sideways. I'm coming here actually this way. Yeah. Sit. You can hold two hands or single, or you can hold nothing. I would like you to step just halfway on it. So your heels are on the ground and then you're working on that flexion of the front. You're working through. And if you have more range, feel free to go a little bit more into that. 3, 2, and 1. Always nice to do about 8 to 12 repetitions. Yeah? You can swap side. Again, making sure the heel doesn't come up. You're shifting that straight knee back down. Okay, so the straight leg and pressing the heel down. And then watching the hips and upper body. We're working together as a nice, long, steady unit. You're opening a little bit the chest and then working onto that ankle. You see that? We're working on that. Good. And you can just rock back and forth if you can manage a little bit more. 2 and 1. Good. Well done. You can angle it. You can make it the first position and do the same. I often, in Parkinson, I sense that people are bringing their heels together. So I wouldn't emphasize this so much, but you can go to the other way around when your heel is further out and your foot is angling inwards, a different rotation of the pelvis, and working from there. Play with it. Let me know what you think. And nice exercise for walking and balance, and there's important elements of shifting weights. Yeah? And if that all feels good, you can do a nice little marching, finishing at the end.